How great is the AFC West going to be this year, man?
Oh, man.
Okay, the Chiefs have a chip on their shoulder. I don't care what you have to say. They've got a chip on their shoulder. They've got their asses beat in the Super Bowl, and everybody's going to be saying it's time to go get them.
They were 15-2 last year.
The Broncos, you know who could make a case for a quarterback that's in a better position now than last year?
Patrick Mahomes.
No, Bo Nix.
Okay.
You can make that case.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
He's making the case. He's making the case for Geno Smith. I didn't put him there because I don't think the receiving core is as good as what was sitting back in Seattle.
Right.
But he does have a head coach who clearly knows him and believes in him. And, and Jim Harbaugh having press conferences like this, right? The AFC West is just going to – I wish that was the Hard Knocks division. I know the NFC East is not too shabby. Plus, Pete's back, man.
Pete's back.
Did you see his press conference? Or I believe it was Thursday. Okay. All right. We got a greatest hits. Jim Brockmeyer, once upon a time, came on the Rich Eisen podcast.
A long time ago.
Before we were a show. The Rich Eisen podcast. He called Pete Carroll the world's oldest teenager?
Now that Dick Clark has passed on.
That's what he said. Okay, Pete Carroll. Now that Dick Clark has passed on.
Yeah.
And he's only gotten older since then and younger. This is Pete Carroll chopping it up with the media on Thursday in Vegas.
What's your preseason philosophy when it comes to the use of the players? Can fans expect the ones and the twos out there?
Every game's a championship game. That's the only way we know how to look at it.
How do you feel about Ashton Genty's development so far for rookie running backs? There's that learning curve with pass blocking and catching.
I really like that stance he's in, I feel like he's doing great. He really is. He's right on point with everything that we're doing. He's studying really hard. He's been really diligent about all aspects.
Brock Bowers had such a good year last year. How do you take that next step? How does he take that?
Did you see the catch he made today? When the ball got tipped and they called it, they waved it off. We had to go up top and they gave him the catch. Yeah, they gave him the catch. Yeah, the commissioner stepped in and gave him the catch on that one. From the moment he stepped on the field, he did everything you could possibly ask of him. His study habits, his work habits, his focus on a regular basis. He's making the catches and the plays. Geno already knows who's out there. He knows where 89 is, and he's found him a ton of times already. And he just makes himself so available. He's a big part of the offense for sure. Chip knows he's out there too.
Sure how hands-on you are with Geno out here, but how do you think you and him have really just picked up where you left off from Seattle?
We ain't getting along at all. I mean, I feel really like we're connected at the hip. He's an elite quarterback in the league, and so what he brings to us is great confidence. He brings to me, I know that we're going to get great play out of his spots.
The league decided to keep the push in today. You guys do have the Eagles on the schedule. I guess your thoughts on the rule in general and playing them this year.
Yeah, good choice. It's a good choice. Good choice to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pete Carroll.
Wow.
That's my coach right there.
Man.
You got to love it. It's just a breath of fresh air. And
tone down the energy, Pete.
And that what he's talking about with Ashton Genty, he's clearly hearing the headlines. Mm-hmm. He's clearly attuned to what's talking about because Ashton Genty mentioned, I believe it was on Kay Adams' show, right, where he mentioned that Chip Kelly's trying to get him to change his pre-snap stance. It's called the Michael Myers stance because he just stands straight up like he's coming for you as he's going to wreck your world as the serial killer running back. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to get him into a more traditional stance. And a lot of people are saying, what are you trying to mess with success? This kid was your top draft choice for a reason. He ran for 19 million yards for a reason. Why are you trying to change it? I don't know, because Chip Kelly and Pete might know a thing or two.
Yeah, really good at offensive
You know
backs.
what I mean? Like they might know a thing or two about it. But Pete, having fun with it, he's making reference to it. He's up to speed. Pete, he hears, he sees, he watches, he knows. Or people filling him in on the important stuff. He might be like, what are they talking about? What's this thing in here? Oh, yeah. AFC West is going to be great. Put up the Raiders schedule. Let me see what it is.
Jay Fowler, you ready?
No.
Jay Fowler, you ready?
No. I'm not ready for that yet.
All right.
Yet. But just put it up. Just put it up. The Raiders schedule, I can't wait for it, man. It's just going to be a ton of fun.
Well, they're starting out 0-1, which is a bummer.
Well, because they're taking on the Patriots in New England first. And
is that going to be a Fox game? Is Tom showing up?
I doubt it.
Is he allowed to call Raider games?
Hold on, man. Let me just see what I think. the week 1 game for. I don't have the week by week schedule. Put that away.
16-0, man.
I put that away. Week
to
1,
update that.
Fox is going to be at week 1 game. The early game, I don't know what they're going to have. It'll probably be Giants, Commanders, Titans, and Broncos, Niners, and Seahawks. I think Fox doesn't have the big, huge boomer game, but it's a CBS game. He won't be there. And then, it's going to be the Monday nighter where, Mike North, who helped make up the schedule for the NFL, said the reason why the Chargers are in Vegas in week 2, as opposed to a home game coming back from Brazil, which is what they like to do for teams traveling like that internationally, is because Chris Brown has SoFi booked, and they got the closest road game that they could possibly give for the Chargers from Los Angeles. That's why they're on the Monday night. But like right away, the "What's your deal, bro?" game. You know what I mean? Like, here we go. At Washington.
Deal, bro.
Yeah.
Man, remember that?
Max Crosby trying to keep Jaden Daniels from running all over the place. Chicago, everyone, Bears fan was like drooling over Ashton Genty. Here he comes. Here come the Bears and Caleb Williams into Vegas. Talk about USC alums taking on Pete Carroll. At Indianapolis, home for Tennessee. Then they're at Kansas City. Bye week. Travis Hunter comes to Vegas. At Denver on a Thursday night. Sean Payton and Pete Carroll. Dallas on a Monday night. The Raiders being good is good for the National Football League. The autumn wind, man, is a pirate. Let's go. I'm really fired up. And then at Philadelphia, right? At Houston. The AFC West can be lit. And the Raiders being good is good for business.
Would be fun.
Just good for business. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.